This point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Here is Slim from downtown, and it's DeRozan missing. Here's Doncic. Unloads from 13. No good off the back of the rim. Here is Slim. He's guarded by Bullock. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score. This team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. They won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Here is Slim against Washington. He was really on his game. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Dinwiddie. That shot, no good. And in Chicago the other way, they defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The pass to Kleba. To the inside. Out to Doncic. Wood with the screen for Doncic. That one falls.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
And with Doncic in the pick-and-roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by DeRozan. Dinwiddie with it, now defended by Slim. Doncic against Ball. And Paul with the block.
Ball size and timing, really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Mavericks trail by 3. Now, here's Doncic. He picked up 33 points in their last one against Milwaukee.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Rosen dishes the ball. Passes to Slim. Bulls moving the ball around. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Doncic with it. Pass to Bullock. The 19-foot shot. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
The Bulls leading by 3. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Slim. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first.
You're doing all right. We'll get him.
Mavericks trail by 5. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. Do front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting too.
On the floor for Dallas, Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. The Mavericks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Back to Hardaway. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 5. Here's Drummond. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Wood. Good D by Drummond.
He blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Wizards was terrific. He scored 18 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. His performance was impressive, and his team is playing well thanks to an effort like that from him. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
So we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Cranes the three-pointer. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
The kick out to Dragic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's the pass to Bullock. A three ball, 6 to shoot. Vucevic with the rebound. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And with the offense, they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them. Simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Mavericks trail by 6. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Inside, Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Dinwiddie passes to Bullock. Finney-Smith kicks to Bullock. There's the pick. Dinwiddie drives in. Back to Bullock. Got a piece of it. Here is Slim. He's got 13 and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
He's looking to compete.
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team, lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Green, he's checked in for Williams. And then for Dallas, JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Reggie Bullock.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Here is Slim following the score by Dallas. There's the pick. Green, the pass to Slim. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Passes it to Slim. Trying his luck from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Slim's got 18 points in the game.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic getting to his spots on the floor.
Pass to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. 8 points for him. Now Green. Ball, the pass to Slim. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
1:35 left in the first half. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. Bucket is good. 11 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Slim. That shot is off. Dinwiddie with some nice D. There's a screen. Lets the three fly. And it's Doncic missing. The Bulls leading by 9. Ball kicks to DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Slim. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. He feeds it to Powell. And there's the call on Javonte Green.
Javonte Green. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Bulls. Andre Drummond. Zach LaVine.
And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 11. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Outside, Green. Pass to Slim. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. For three, LaVine. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Powell dishes to Dinwiddie. Lets it fly. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
And we finished one half of basketball. Bulls lead by 7 from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
They have to love how the upcoming schedule is looking. This is a team that simply takes care of business when they're at home. They take pride in who they're playing, and they just love the fans.
All right, let's focus on the half of play we just saw. It's proving. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball out there with Slim, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And Ball knows how to distribute the ball, pun intended for sure. An impressive point guard who continues to improve and impress as a passer.
Wood trying to free himself up. Yep, that one goes in there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. Here's Bullock. Comes up empty down low. The Bulls leading by 7.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him. DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The pass to Bullock. There's the triple. Here's Doncic. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Vucevic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Mavericks trail by 9. Kleba sets the screen for Dinwiddie. No good with the triple.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Outside Williams. Pass to Slim. Now here's Vucevic. Bullock with the rebound. And that one misses.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Alex Caruso is checked in for DeRozan. And it's Dallas with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in for Dinwiddie. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Reggie Bullock. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time. And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Wood. Rockets the pass to Williams. Here is Slim, guarded by Hardaway. And here's Dragic over Hardaway. No good from Dragic.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Vucevic. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And it's 29 points for Slim. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires it up. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from
Chicago timeout call.
in for Vucevic.
Substitution on the court.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie. Christian Wood is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Doncic to take the lead. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the wing on the left. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. Dinwiddie with it. Doncic outside. Here's Finney-Smith. It's deflected. Here is Slim. Out left to the wing. Kicks it to Williams. He dishes it to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Maverick shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Vucevic against Doncic. Dinwiddie wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Slim. He kicks it to Williams. Doncic against Ball. The pass to Slim. To the middle. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. DeRozan for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. DeRozan's got the game tied up here.
Shot maker. He's been in these situations a lot and has come through more times than not.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bullets checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd is talking about with his players. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Dallas. Ball with the bucket.
Oh, I love that about Lonzo Ball. When it's a big possession, he demands and commands the ball.
There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Inside. And finished off by Wood.
Wood embracing the moment and knocking down a big shot.
Outside DeRozan. Over to the left wing. Slim passes to DeRozan. The shot comes out. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The lead is 2. Oh, good on the 3.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Dinwiddie with the steal. And Slim picks up the foul. Second foul of the game. The Mavericks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Doncic outside. At the teardrop, Finney-Smith buries it from outside.
Finney-Smith, known as a utility guy, utility guy, but I tell you what, he showed us there. He's ready and willing and able to make the big bucket, too.
Ball, the pass to Slim. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Poke loose. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, and no foul. Lonzo Ball. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
Plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves.
That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Passes it to Slim. Three-pointer on the way. Off target from downtown.
And it's real easy to see why they turn to Vucevic when the game is close. I mean, he knows how to step up in the clutch.
And they need to stop.
Patrick Williams. Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber. 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Time called here, the Bulls.
After a timeout, they often make the difference in the game.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Pass to Vucevic. Dinwiddie with the steal.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting from down.
Really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game. So a close game sees.
That's the end of the game. Thank you everyone who got out here tonight. We hope you have an amazing